topic of the way the music business prostitutes young female artists was part of that letter. And I was wondering if there was a moment in your own life where you learned that the music business was not on your side and that you had to look
Oh, you
out
know
for
it every
yourself.
single day of your life. The music business is a corrupt, a spiritually corrupt arena. It's full of nothing but vampires and pimps, honestly. Vampires and pimps, honestly. And you couldn't understand it unless you were in it. And the only way to survive it is love music. So I've known it all along. But what was more important really that came out of the Miley thing was this issue of being able to now converse.
Hey guys, it's Miss Coconut. How are you doing? I'm doing well. So one of my favorite singers from back in the day is Sinead O'Connor. And it is very sad that she has reported that her 17-year-old child committed suicide. And it's as a mom, y'all know, our babies are our hearts. And it's always very disturbing when this happens. In a bizarre twist, apparently he had been getting help. He was hospitalized at a mental institution, and somehow he got out. He was unattended. He got out and ended up dead. Very, very mysterious. Very disturbing when this happens because you always feel like, what could I have done? You know, but she has also been plagued by suicide. Attempts, you know, all kinds of abuse. She has a very convoluted history with Hollywood. And one of the things I always thought interesting is that one of the main reasons why she cut her hair, because she's a pretty lady, but one of the reasons she cut her hair, she said it's because she didn't want to be taken advantage of anymore. Meaning, you know, read between the lines, I don't want to say it, but she had been being taken advantage of, and she felt if she made herself less attractive, it wouldn't happen. But she also said that when she was hanging out with Prince, she saw him transform. So lots of backstory to this. Something definitely, if you're into intrigue, you want to look up. But what I want to know from you today, even if a star of her level at that time in the industry made certain requirements, you know, contracts, if she made certain contracts and she had certain requirements to be met and she pulled out, do you think it could have transferred down to her children, where I always say the devil always wants its due? Someone has to pay the piper. And do you think that's what's going on here? Or do you think this is just mental illness, maybe, that has been passed down, and that's what we're seeing occur? Very intriguing story, very heartbreaking, like I said. Give me some comments below. Let me know what you think about this. And as always, Om Shrim Brezi.